Hey team! So I wanted to give you guys a summary of the training call last night. I'm out here sitting in my front yard in a beach chair and my daughter is playing with the animals. She's popping in and out of this, I'm sure. She currently just took her shirt off and dumped all her animals out and went to get a bath for them. So we'll see where that takes us. But I do want to talk to you guys about hostess coaching because, like I said before, throwing parties is the bread and butter of the business. And so it's really important to kind of know how to do them well. And hostess, oh, there it is. Hostess coaching is, good job, sweet girl, is really, really important. Honestly, it doesn't matter what template you end up using. It's really more about the hostess. It really, really is. So I was excited that Team Nailed It was doing a hostess coaching, hostess coaching, whatever, training, because I was eager to hear what other people were doing, because I've done things that it's always good to get more information. So these were some of the big takeaways that I got. One was to have a template and use it. And the 1 hour template that I have in our team files, it's, oh, there's my husband. Say hey, babe.
Hey, what is it?
It's just my team on Facebook. It's not FaceTime. Anyway, some of the... Okay, go get more water. Some of the takeaways I got was that you have a template, and the one that I've got on our Facebook page, or in our team files, basically there's going to be one for every season. So I just made one for back to school. I posted it. You're welcome to use it. I'm going to be making one to fall. There's already a spring one. I actually didn't make one for summer. I kind of just used my spring one into summer. But I'll make a summer one eventually. And essentially the template stays the same. The script stays the same. The way you do it stays the same. And the graphics just change seasonally or by theme. So... And the great thing about it is you can kind of just tweak it and refine it as you go and see what works for you. But in that template, there is hostess coaching. So if you print out that document, or you don't have to print it out, if you just do it and read it, you'll see that there is lines for what you say to your hostess and how to properly coach them. So definitely go into those templates and read through it. Just read through it so you know. Don't just copy and paste everything. Actually print it out and read through it so you know what is happening. There it is. Is that another bath? Oh. I have the best kid. Okay, so one of the things that really struck me that Erin said was she builds relationships with her hostesses. And so these are some of the strategies that she does when she first does a Facebook party. She, so what she does, well, and another thing that Kelly does is Kelly just has her hostesses add 20 to 30 people to the party and don't ask them permission. I've always kind of been in the camp that you should ask permission. Kelly's like, I just ask forgiveness. But either way, she has the hostess message the guests and say, hey, I've added you to this party. So, and if you don't want to be there, you're welcome to leave. But just so you know what it is, I think you'd love it. So it's really up to you how you want to go about doing it. I think that if you have your hostess ask her guests if they want to be invited first before adding them, it's just, in my opinion, more proper etiquette and just less annoying, less spammy. Nobody likes being added to a group without their permission. The other thing that is a really good tip is have your hostess send the party link.
Give me some water. Daddy said no, that's the inside water. Only outside.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the only outside water here, hon. So, it's always good to have your hostess send the link to the group to her guests through private message, just because, or even a text message, just because it's so easy. So many people are in so many groups. It's so easy to just get lost and lose the group and be like, I don't even know where to go for this party. So it's good to have your hostesses give them the direct link. So that was a really good tip. And then Erin really talked about building relationships. And so what she would do is One reason why they keep the guests at 20 to 30 is because once people join the group, Erin goes in and starts friend requesting all of them on Facebook. And then once they start commenting on things, she will private message them and start talking to them. She also said one thing that she really does is, or what she'll do is, once they accept her friend request, she will go on their personal page, kind of check them out and get to know them a little bit just from their personal profile. And then she'll even comment on their stuff on their personal profile and just show an interest in them. So it's like she's really, to her it's really, really about a relationship. And it's not just like, oh, I just want to get a sale from this person. It's more, I want to build a relationship with this person. They're going to join my group, and it's going to be this community, and they'll become, like longtime clients. So that was a really good tip. She also said that she will private message everybody and ask them questions like, hey, I would love some feedback. This is a new company, and this is the first time I'm doing this. I would love some feedback from you about what you liked, what you didn't like, what I could improve on. And then when you ask somebody a question like that, then they feel like you really care about what they think. And and then if you implement their suggestions too, that's just awesome. So those are some ideas on how to build relationships by friend requesting and personal messaging all the guests, and not just relying on the host to do the follow-up. This is like your friend. Think about it, if you were doing this in person and you were meeting all these people in a home, you would be introducing yourself and really getting to know them and leaving with a bunch of new friends, right? So it is a little bit different because it's just online, but anyway, so that's a really, really great tip. Another thing that Erin does is
mine feels like cold water, so I'm bringing cold water.
It's a great idea. Seals, yeah, definitely love cold water. Another thing Erin does is she sends a little swag bag. So, I've just been sending like one set as a thank you to, one full set, and I usually send it at the end of the party as like a thank you.
I'm stirring it up to make the seal water.
Awesome. So what she includes in the swag bag is a full set as a thank you, and then she includes little Post-its, and then she includes like a pen, and she includes 10 samples. And then what she sends it to her hostess way before the party, like a week before, and encourages the hostess to
I need a lot of water.
Go live in her party and show her guests how to put on the nails. Because a lot of times when people see that their friends are putting on the nails, then the parties just do a little bit better. And then she also challenges her hostess that, like, I just gave you 10 samples. I challenge you to get those on personal, family, and friends. Because it is true, once somebody tries on a sample, they're like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. And in the parties that I do now in groups, they're just so quick. I don't mail out samples anymore. I just rely on the videos and, maybe the hostess doing a live to show how to apply it for them to be, excited enough to want to buy it. But it really is when I've gotten samples on people and they're like, wow, this is amazing. Then that's when they really are ordering. So that is a great idea, to send samples and a few catalogs. Another thing she does is she takes a Post-it note and she puts it in the catalog right on the page where the hostess rewards are, and she says a $300 party looks like 8 to 10 orders. So why don't you get these samples on 8 to 10 friends, and then try and get those outside orders into her party link as well. And she always shoots for 300. She doesn't ever shoot for 150 to qualify. She's like, 300 is where the magic happens. So, and then the other thing about the Post-its and the pen in the little swag bag that she gives the hostess, she tells them to make notes during the party on the Post-its and like post it to her laptop, so that way she has notes. So then she has her hostess. So basically you're following up with the people and talking with the people and then communicating who you've talked to the hostess, and then the hostess will also communicate and follow up with the other people who haven't been followed up with. So those are some really, really great points, and I totally got some new ideas from it, and I'm excited to implement them. So hopefully you guys should definitely go back and watch the training. Kelly, I'd already heard the stuff that Kelly had said, but you probably haven't. So go and listen to it and see if there's any more nuggets. And then also remember, every Wednesday night, Team Nailed It does a girls' night, and there's always a topic, and it's training, and it's always something pretty good. So definitely do, you know, mark your calendar for those and try and hop on. And then once we get a little bit bigger, I think we'll do some more in here. But airplane. But for now, those have such great nuggets of info that I think we can all benefit from them. So, but I will definitely share stuff as I can. So, all right. Have a great day, Audrey. Can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.